All right, everybody, here we are. You and me together again at last on this lovely Monday, Labor Day, September 7th, 2020. As most of you are aware, stock market is closed today, so this is my newest segment of Markets A Look Ahead. And I've been pondering this. What's going to happen this week? I think I have a handle on it, and I am here to share this with all of you. So it's going to be all kinds of fun. But to look forward, we need to look backward just a little bit. So let's talk about how this market played out. We had a pretty significant sell-off towards the end of last week. We all knew it was coming. I put out a warning video 2 days before the market sold off. I said repeatedly that the market was stupid. And the market was stupid, is stupid, and will remain stupid as long as easy money continues to pour in. And that is exactly what will happen. There is no doubt about it. That's what the Fed is prepared to do. So, again, we already understand the bigger picture here. The other thing, we are in an election cycle relatively soon. Invariably, if you look back upon election cycles, the stock market tends to get propped up prior to the election. And there's no secret why this happens. I mean, it's to try to give people a sense of, oh, everything is great, let's reelect the same guy. So you can see how politics and the Fed, this is an ongoing scenario. It will never change. Okay. So looking back a little bit, big sell-off. Friday, the market was extremely volatile. We had like an 800-point swing in the Dow. I think it was 845, actually, between up and down all day long. So we had a lot of volatility. We watched the 10-year yield, make a pretty huge jump from 0.64 to a 0.72. That's a big move higher in one day. That meant a lot of cash coming out of the debt market. It went into the stock market. The dollar started out stronger, got weaker. Right now it's slightly positive here. Over the weekend, we got to see some wild swings with regard to cryptocurrencies, and we'll see how that plays out during the week. Look, without even saying another word here, you know my take on this, and I will not change my perspective. Something so dramatic would have to happen for me to change my perspective on this. But gold, silver, and cryptocurrencies are freaking on sale. They're freaking on sale right now. You understand? So I think you know what that means. Going back to the stock market. So we watched the 10-year yield make a significant move higher. That means cash is coming out of the debt market, looking for a place to go. The dollar, although it has recovered significantly since it was like 91 something recently, 0.91 regarding the Dixie, it has made a move higher. We're at 0.93. Okay. The dollar still remains weak, and this is stock market positive. All right. We saw crude oil take a pretty big hit too at the end of the week, and that's stock market negative. So what we need to look at is just a few dynamics, okay, and we will know where the market's going to go. One, we want to see the dollar remain weak. From a stock market standpoint, that's what we want to see. From the average guy, average girl standpoint, we don't want to see that, but we're talking about the stock market. We want to see the 10-year yield stay where it is, or maybe even move higher. We want to see crude oil get bid up. All right, these are the things we are going to watch. You understand? And it's going to tell us where the stock market is going. It's very simple. The relationship between what the dollar does and the 10-year yield does is, the correlation here isn't written in stone, but it's like 90+% accurate, and there's a lovely chart for you right on my website, traderschoice.net. If the dollar does this, the 10-year yield does this, it'll do this. And conversely on the other side. So just go have a look at that. Pretty simple. So let's sum this up real quick. I expect to see volatility this week. I also expect the stock market to finish higher by the end of the week, and it could be significant. We could have a big rally here. Why? Okay, let's talk about that real quick. I explained to you that no asset goes up in a straight line, just like the stock market was doing, and it was stupid. It needed a pullback. I sent out my warning. It happened, okay? Sometimes I do scare myself. So now that we got that pullback there, it sets a new floor. All right, I'm not trying to pick a top or a bottom. I never try to do that with regard to the markets. You try to pick tops and bottoms, you will invariably be on the losing side. All right, but understanding that the mechanism here, up, 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 record high, record high, record high, record high. It was insane. Got a drop. We got some volatility the following day. The market's trying to establish a new plateau or a bottom here. You understand? With all that buying, and especially since we saw the 10-year yield rise, well, that cash is looking to go into the stock market. So I think this week is going to be volatile, although, and we'll see if I'm right. I'll cover this again next week in my markets and look ahead. I expect the stock market to finish higher the end of the week. As a matter of fact, if I had to say this, I will, so I'll do it. I think we can expect the market to, towards the end of the week, to make a nice move higher. Okay? And we're going to play this right. If you are one of my lions, I can promise you, yet again, I will keep you on the right side of this market. There's no doubt about that. And if you're not a subscriber to my free newsletter, I would strongly advise you to sign up for that. There is a link in the description of this video. We will not lose. No matter what they want to throw at us, no matter what they want to do to us, we have a counter strategy. You understand? So we're not flying by the seat of our pants. We're not overly speculating. I mean, as a stock trader, we're all speculators to a certain degree. Those of you that are stacking metals, well, you got the easiest job in the world. Just keep buying every single dip. Same thing with regard to cryptocurrencies, in my view, and I won't waver from these things. Like I said, something so dramatic would have to happen for me to change my mind on these things. It would be like over the top. So stackers, cryptocurrency holders, you guys got the easy job. For me and my lions out here, it's a little more complicated, but I have your back. I have your back. And again, if you've been subscribing to my newsletter, you ripped the face off of this market so badly. It should be illegal. Anyway, with that said, I think this has been an important video. I'm going to ask you to please share it. I will see you in the morning, and we'll cover more stock market action, metals, and everything else. It's going to be just lovely. And this guy, I got a busy day. I'm out of here. I'll see you later.